going back a month, I was probably at a stage where I was a bit frustrated with a lot of things that were going on, and why I came, why I picked up the ad, I don't know, but for whatever reason I did. The info session was fantastic. Speaking to you afterwards, I was still apprehensive, a bit sceptical with regards to the fly-by-night program, here today, gone tomorrow. But I wanted to take some action. I wanted to learn some strategies so that I could be independent financially and create some wealth and look after my family and just have a fulfilling lifestyle. It doesn't have to be a super rich lifestyle, but enough money to be able to do things and experience things. Okay. Coming to Friday's session, I was still sceptical. I suppose I come with an attitude of I wanted the nuts and bolts of things. Yep. That's what I was looking for. Seeing yesterday and this morning, the nuts and bolts are there, but now I appreciate what was said and what we were taught on the Friday and early Saturday.
Excellent.
Listening to Bill talk is probably where the majority of my passion is, in investment with property. And it just hits home so much that you need to be in the loop. If you're not in the loop, you don't know how the mechanics work. Okay. And that was an eye-opening for me.
Next time you're thinking of putting on the TV and ask yourself, am I being busy or am I being productive? Right? Or when you think, well, I'll get up and do it in the morning. I've stayed up nights, have not slept, because I realised that if I took the easy way out, I'm training myself to move towards the pain of regret as opposed to the pain of discipline. Make sense? Okay. Let's have a look at positive cash flow in less than 5 years. How is that possible? Well, it's important to understand what people invest in. How many people, folks, invest in themselves consistently? See, I want to share with you right now why there's a direct correlation between the wealthy being wealthy and the majority of people not being wealthy. The majority of people, do they invest in themselves? Well, they do, don't they? But what do they invest in? They invest in external factors, don't they? Right? They invest in, better clothes, maybe go out and spend money on entertainment because it's a quick fix, isn't it? It's external, right? As long as you're constantly investing externally, that's stacking, the odds in your favour of being broke. Just share with us a little bit of your background prior to coming in the environment. This is your second time?
Yes, this is my second time.
So you actually have the same program as Ross?
Yes.
You've been over the program. What are the benefits since May and how has that changed your life?
It's absolutely changed my life by giving access to this great success team, starting off with George, the information night. Then I decided to ring up Jason, the source of property. He introduced me to Bill Zhang. And it just happened. I just bought an investment property. I had all my family saying, this is impossible for a little old granny Pammy, and I'm going to do it by myself, lead by example, and not tell them what's happening. Also, I've made so many contacts. Young Ross became my great hugging buddy because he got so upset he couldn't solve the doping.
Oh, right, okay. And that's a secret. That's a secret, remember?
Let it go, because he got so upset and he couldn't get it.
So how much value have you had over the last 2-3 months, Pamela?
It's so invaluable. I couldn't put a money value on it. It's just opened up my whole life again. Like being 21 again.
See, most people that don't get the results they want is because they're always making short-term decisions. Short-term gain, long-term pain. I'm not talking about a 3-minute or 3-week or 7-week planning. I'm talking about a 3 to 7 year focus. Do you understand? Right? Which will get you to break the pack for the rest of your life. Right? It takes discipline. Social skills. Folks, you want to become wealthier, you've got to learn to communicate more effectively. That's why we're going through all this stuff right now, because as you step out of this environment and you start to meet real estate agents and brokers and valuers and quantity surveyors and so on, you've got to learn how to negotiate and communicate more effectively. Make sense? Sunday afternoon, third day of our program, which is obviously part of our long-term focus here. But how have you found the overall program, guys?
The program's been great.
Phenomenal.
It's been great.
Excellent. And what has been your favourite focus and session so far?
Well, so far, and it hasn't finished yet, but that last session we just did on the financing, I reckon that session alone was worth 10 times the cost of the course.
Fantastic.
Just awesome.
Excellent, excellent. And where do you see yourself going from here?
Miles. Miles. We're going to be so bloody filthy rich soon. It's not going to be funny.
So Warren, is it worth getting the skeptics to be able to make better informed, educated decisions by getting in the same environment? Is that
Definitely.
worth it?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. Well, folks, thanks for your time. We'll see you inside soon. Thank you. Fantastic. Thanks guys.
I'd been reading some books. I decided I had to move. I've been reading some books. They come up with some ideas, and I thought, how the hell do I actually access the people I need to access? And lo and behold, there was your ad, and so I came to your info night, and I got really excited by it. But afterwards, when I heard how much it was, which isn't too much, folks, believe me, when you get the value from this place, but I was a bit concerned. I thought, okay, you're promising a lot. What if I'm going to turn up and you're dangling the carrot, and at the end you say, okay, now to find that out, it's going to cost you this, or we're trying to actually sell a program. That's not what's going on. The real value in this is the access you get to people who have the knowledge and who can really help you. And there's lots of other stuff too.
That's great. Thanks, Colin. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look at this. 164,000. Vendor finance, no money down, real leverage. And Jason spoke about leverage all afternoon. Like Bill said, this does not mean this strategy is better than any other. Do you understand? Right? What I like about this strategy is that I was able to generate some great capital growth and cash flow right away. And on a few occasions, we did not even have to use our own money. And when we had to use our own money, most times we could get up to 90% finance. Is that okay? Right? So you can work out the sums as we go through. So 25 properties. Now, these figures are calculated based on what we've done. So it's not, do these numbers stack up? These figures are actually on real case study. 2.3 million, you saw on the info night, it's equivalent to working 52 and a half years. I don't have to ask for feedback, but you would obviously take that option over that, correct? It's a loaded question, or you obviously will not be in this room. 12 properties will give you the equivalent of 25 years of average income. 5 would be the equivalent of 10 and a half, and 1 property would be the equivalent of approximately 2 years for working for the average income. These are some examples, again, just to reiterate. We're receiving $200 a week, our repayments, our positive cash flow. Right? The great thing about this, come October this year, $7,000 will hit our account, which will make our cash on cash return from 31% to 61%. Pretty good return? Yeah? Just some more examples before we go into the details. Again here, the reason why our cash on cash return is infinite is because we didn't have to use any of our own money. We more than covered our overheads, plus all our borrowing capacities, plus the additional overheads to get up and running in the meantime, and we still had money left over to go do another 2 transactions. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay. Do you think I thought that was possible 2-3 years ago? Right? Folks, whatever you think right now, you're just getting started. That's the exciting thing. Jacinta, how are you?
Good, thanks, George.
Excellent, fantastic. So why don't you share with us and just a bit of background on how you got to be here this weekend?
Okay, my husband Ross actually came here in May to the May seminar. We thought about both coming, but it was a bit difficult with childcare issues and things like that. So he came along, and he came home so absolutely enthusiastic and so motivated, and he was basically a different person when he came home. I got heaps of things done around the house. He was really motivated. He was really good at making decisions all of a sudden, and he was also really, really well informed about a lot of the things that we've been trying to find out more information about in the financial way of thinking. So by the end of the weekend last time, he just came home and said to me, "You've got to come. I want to do this as a team, and I need you on board, and so you've got to come with me." So here I am, and it's been fantastic. I must admit that I can see now where he was getting all of that motivation and enthusiasm from, and where all of that information is going to help us a lot in the future.
Great. Excellent. So how much value would you place on that for you and your family's future?
I don't know if we can place a value on it at the moment. I think it's immeasurable. It's just given us so much opportunity to be able to go forward and to provide for our kids and for ourselves in our future.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, Jacinta. Thank you very much. Right? You see, the human psychic, folks, who've violated, we're all or nothing creatures. Right? We're all or nothing creatures. Right? Incompletions. We're going to go through an exercise in a second. See, when you complete something, you increase your energy. Now, there's 3 ways to complete anything in life. You can either go do what I did and got sponsored by Nike. Can you see that? Right? I'm committed. I just do it, right? Okay? You schedule time for it, or you declare it's done. How many times has something maybe 6 months ago, 12 months ago, it seemed really urgent, and it was in your in-train, it's piling up. Something happens, and that's no longer important, and you throw it away. Right? Right? That's what happens. You just declare it's done. It's finished. You move on. How are you, Bree?
Good, how are you?
How's lunch?
Very nice, thank you.
Great. So, Bree, again, I mean, where were you? Because you came in a little bit quiet, I noticed, on Friday night, and you seem like you've been growing over the last 3 days. Where are you, and where do you see yourself going?
I actually came in probably very, very negative. In terms of, after listening to everyone before I got here,
yes,
that I was just going to come and get my money back. And now I've become very, very, changed my mind on the Friday and said, well, I probably don't have all the information to make a decision, which initially, I guess, created my awareness.
Yep.
And then Saturday, I opened up even more and just learned a lot about myself and where I'm going, and a lot about what's holding me back personally. So now I feel like I can move forward, and I've got some steps and plans and things like that I can follow, and the money really isn't anything to me at all anymore. So,
what's been your favourite section?
I don't think it's really been anyone's favourite because they've all had a come together really.
Right.
So it's not one in particular because everything I've been able to pull something out of every little section that we've done.
And if you were to say, use one word to describe your experience with the Institute, what would that one word be?
Invigorating.
Invigorating. Excellent. Thanks, Bree. Thanks for your time. Fantastic.